crafty, but is it really? Yeah, her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl, let's see here. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail, and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now, Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know. That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too, yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an octopus. I said she's an octopus, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what it is. Stuff I said. Yes. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. You know, I figured out a secret. I always wondered how she could make all her crafts so fast. Turns out she's got 8 tentacles. She can make 3-4 different crafts at one time. She could be making a Christmas card over here. She could be unboxing like VB crafts and flamingo diamond paintings and sealing wax embellishments with the others. You know, she could do all types of stuff, man. You know, all at once. You know, she could split her octopus brain into all.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week last week. Welcome in. We have Agnes. Welcome in, my awesome channel member. Much appreciated. Christine, one of my awesome moderators and channel member. Much appreciated. Susan Club, one of my in real life friends. That's what I say now because we met in person. So we're in real IRL friends. And we've always been friends, but now we are IRL friends. If I saw her in the store, I'd know who she was. That's pretty awesome. And of course, Janet, all the way from Australia, halfway around the world, next door to Christine, actually. They're probably neighbors. They can shout across the pond and say hi to each other. Welcome in, Janet. Janet is one of my Twitch moderators, and she is awesome and wonderful and fun. I hope everyone is having a great day. I know you're laughing. Susan and her wonderful husband. They are my IRL friends. Okay. So today I am back. I was off last week. I'll tell you about it in a second. But first, we're going to do a Mad Lib out of the Googly Eye Mad Lib book. I picked one out, and I think it's going to be pretty funny. It would be hard to not make this one funny. And I do need a volunteer, so if you would like to be the word picker, please type the word volunteer in chat. Everyone gets to choose words for Mad Libs, but the volunteer gets to pick the one out of the words out of the ones you pick, and that's the one that goes in the Mad Lib. First of all, I have a couple shout outs. Let's see. We're going to go with Bob. Whoops. And Tacos. Pork Roll Bob made the song in the intro screen, and SuperMegaTacos made the video in the intro screen. Thank you guys so much. Pork Roll Bob also happens to be my guitar teacher. And then also, let's do Mad Libs. There we go. All right. So while I work on crafty stuff, we'll be making a Mad Lib at the same time. Fun times. I will set that aside. And what did I do last week? Well, I went to Mexico. We went to Playa del Carmen and spent 4 days, 4 nights at an all-inclusive resort. Met one of our in real life friends there. He met us there. He was a day late because of airline issues. But we had a good time. It was 1,000,000 degrees, give or take a couple degrees. And it was like mid-90s with 86% humidity, so it was really hot. But we had a good time anyway. We took the ferry over to Cozumel, walked around, ate at a local restaurant in Cozumel that we ate at back in 2017, I think. And then my favorite part was we did an excursion, a shore excursion, land excursion. It wasn't a cruise, so it's not really a shore excursion. We were on shore, but we went to see the cenotes, and we swam in like the water of a cave, and we did scuba diving. Not scuba diving. I'm not a scuba diver. Snorkeling. And it was beautiful, and the water was icy cold, which felt so good. The pool at the hotel, the water was very hot. It was like a bathtub hot. Hotter than, I used to joke about that in Florida. This water was hot. You could cook in this water. But anyway, it was fun. We had a good time. And now I'm back to streaming. And I don't know if you guys noticed on my channel, but I'm like 9, maybe less. I don't know what the number is now. I'm about 9 subscribers away from 5,000. I was at 4,991 when I looked, when I was setting up the stream. So that is pretty cool. Oh, Janet, well, I'm glad you're back. Hello, hello. That connection, the cable between my house and yours is very long. And I have 2 cups with a string, and sometimes that string doesn't stay stretched. Or 2 tin cans and a string. So anyway, here we are. Fun times. It did get quiet in here. Can everybody hear me and see me okay? I seem to be okay on my end. I don't see any, I didn't drop any frames on the floor that I noticed over here, but we just have to hang on to the tin cans tighter so we can hear and see each other. I didn't say anything you probably don't already know, Janet. All right, so what are we going to do today? Well, I have no idea. I don't have anything planned at all. Did I go to the post office? I know there's mail there for me, but no, I did not. I will, probably this week. Oh, my front page froze? I don't know. It seems to be okay here. So I'm glad you made it in, and hopefully it won't freeze anymore. Try refreshing your screen maybe. There have been computer issues across the globe, so, you know, could be any of those. The dreaded post office. I just have to drive there. I dread driving anywhere. Although I don't have an excuse anymore. The air conditioner in my car is fixed. However, my car is almost empty. And I have to put gas in it. So I haven't been driving it anywhere I don't need to because I don't want to put gas in it because I'm lazy. I can't stand still long enough to put gas in it. So I have some stuff here that I've had handy for days. So let's see, weeks, not days, months, years. Some of it has been years. I have this stuff. Stacks of things. So let's decide what we're going to make with some of these stacks of things. I think that is all the loose. Oh, I have another bag of stuff here too. I have a lot of stacks of things. You should see my craft room. Speaking of seeing my craft room, I'm waiting for Angela to come over and help me clean up my craft room. She has not showed up yet. I've been waiting for her to come over for months. Her and Michelle M. Empty promises, I tell ya. All right, this is an empty envelope. It's torn apart, so don't look. I'm going to put this somewhere. I don't like to drive any place, Janet, and usually Todd drives, or I take his car. But if I have to take my own car, I don't want to have to put gas in it. Welcome in, Angela. Welcome in, Carla. Whatever. I still do need a volunteer. Speaking of like Angela coming in here. Angela's so awesome and so nice. She's such a great person. I just love Angela. She's awesome. She's a VIP and the boss over on Twitch. I need a volunteer for the Mad Lib, and this one is going to be a funny one. Wait till you guys see it. It's hilarious. Well, we'll see if we make it hilarious. So I have some of these cards here. That one will be easy. Friends will come and friends will go. The seasons change and it will show. I will age and so will you, but our friendship stays strong and true. That's kind of nice. I wonder if I could make this into a bookmark. And maybe not. I don't know. I have some of these cards. I'm trying to see what stands out. Yes, the boss is here. That is an Easter card. Oh, some of these are Easter. Oh no, that's anniversary. I have an Easter bag here. I should have a basket full of Easter stuff, and that way I can say, oh, put that in my Easter basket of goodies. This one is kind of pretty too. I could fussy cut those out possibly. I also need to decide what I'm going to send to Pork Roll Bob to craft with. Maybe this. he would have to fussy cut out these flowers. I don't know. That could be a thought. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I have stuff in here. This is mostly sentiments. Let's start with this top one here. I'm just glancing at these to see if any of them really stand out to me. This is the back of that. Okay. Uh-oh, Anne's just thinking about something. Anne's just thinking about, some of these are vintage. I don't want to use vintage because I'm afraid to use vintage. That would be cute too. I can do an Australia card. And that one. Those two maybe. Okay. Will Bob have stickles? No, unless I send him stickles. I'm planning on sending him Bob and fussy cutting. Yeah, I'm planning on sending him some of this tape, this double-sided tape, and just some different like pieces of ribbon, a glue stick. I have glue sticks that smell like food, so I could send him a glue stick. I should send him glitter. Maybe some glitter paper. Some of that black paper that you scratch off. Maybe some of that. I'm not sure. I'll have to, and some cards to recycle that he could take his pick and fussy cut. So, by the way, you guys can help me with this so much. So, if you have an Amazon Prime account, if you do, head over to my Twitch channel and subscribe. It's free. If you link you can use your Prime. Everybody with Amazon Prime gets one free subscription per month. You have to redo it every month. It doesn't automatically do it. And it's free. If I meet my sub goal of 100 subscribers for the month of July on Twitch, Pork Roll Bob and I are going to collab, and he's going to be Crafty Bob, and I'm going to send him stuff he's going to have to craft. It's going to be hilarious. And then, thank you, Ange. You are awesome. So he will be Crafty Bob, and he's going to have to craft with whatever I send him. It'll be hilarious. We're going to play some games together. I'm going to ask him some trivia questions about me. Welcome in, Shay. And then he's going to pick a song randomly. I don't know what it's going to be that I have to play on the guitar. Possibly sing. I don't know. So there is that. Okay, let's start with the first word. And Shay, it is good to see you. I haven't seen you in like 14 years. Glad to have you. The first word we need is, let's just do an adjective. Let's go easy on Ange. Let's do 2 adjectives. So I'm going to move these cards here out of the way. And you're right, whoever said to copy, Carla, copy the vintage cards. Yeah. There's also this, and I think it is amazing. There are 2 of these, and I don't know what to do with them. They're both the same. And it is like these little kids walking with their mom, and you spin this wheel and look, it changes. It is amazing. It's so cool. I love it. but I'm not sure. I don't want to like take it apart. I don't know what to do with it. I might put one of these like on the wall. This is so cool. This says, write your message here. It is C. Delat something number 9, Stockholm, Sweden. That's what it says. So it's really cool. And like I said, there are 2 of them, and they're in this plastic, and I am sure they are vintage. The paper is yellowed, and that it's not like normally that color. It is yellowed, and it is so cool. That is, you're right, that is a keeper. Maybe one like for a special scrapbook or something like that. And then one, I think I might like put it on the wall. I don't want to frame it because I don't want to take away from being able to spin it. But there are some of these that are like vintage that are so cute, like those puppies. And I don't know if that is like really vintage. That's probably not vintage. Copyright Australia, printed in New Zealand. It's very cool. But I think some of these are vintage. This one I don't think is vintage. I think it's just made to look vintage. And then those are not. Those are modern. All right. Nice to not see made in China. I know. If it's, you know, that's what everything is because people want cheap stuff. And that's what happens. All right. What will I put on here? I found this. I think some of that, possibly. Which way do these go? These are, oh, I think it's one big sheet. It is. It is one big sheet, so I would have to cut it down there. But I think a row of pearls right down the center. What book? It is the Googly-Eyed book. And when I looked at this Mad Lib today, I thought it was pretty funny. All right, let me go down the side here and just cut straight down. Make sure there's nothing stuck to it over here, and that is long excuse me, I have the hiccups. Long enough. Oh, I hope I don't make a loud hiccup. I feel one coming on. Okay, let's see. I think I want them on like that edge there. Oops. No, 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 don't stick. Generous and monstrous. Monstrous. Oh, hold on. Oh, stick down. Oh no, that's going to be in the way of the words. Nope, that'll be fine. Okay. Trim this off. There we go. Generous and monstrous. Okay. Generous, monstrous. All right, next word we need. Let's do, we're going to need a lot of nouns. Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3. Let's start with 3 nouns. We'll kind of break things. We'll break things up a little bit. 3 nouns. This many. Trace. All right, so we have some. Why do I feel, oh, there it is. I was going to say, I felt like there was a pearl missing. Maybe I'll put this pearl on the beach. Oh, I wonder if I have, you know, I have shells, but the shells are going to be way too big for this. And I don't need to take apart the inside because it's blank already inside. There. We'll put another one there. I think I'll just cut some of these apart and put them in the sand. Since I have these 4 left over. Okay. All right. There. So I have just some of those over there. I might just leave this as is. I'm not going to do a whole lot to it. That's right. The nouns, you can make them modified if you want by putting an adjective in front of them, as in pearl necklace. This had a little piece of something stuck to it, a string. And I'm trying to get it off there with my pokey tool. There we go. I'm just going to leave that alone, and that card is done. Simple, easy. You don't have to do a lot to your cards. Okay, let's do some Australian Christmas in July. This July is almost over. Almost. I have these 3. I think I will do this guy. It's very cute. These don't have a back, so I have to put them on another card. We'll do an Australian card. I'm going to cut off this funky edge, and kind of like there. I'm going to cut off the word Merry Christmas. I want to try to get this to fit on an A2 size card base. I'm going to cut some of that cloud off the bottom. So I have that so far. I may have to trim it more. And this I could put on the inside as the sentiment. It just says Merry Christmas, nothing fancy. And we get a card base. Pokey tool. That's what I call it, a pokey tool. You had a koala in your yard years ago. Haven't seen one for a while, but you're in a different suburb. They snore at night. That's really cool. There was a dead raccoon at the end of my driveway today, in the street, right at the end of my driveway. But this afternoon when I went to get the mail, it was gone. So I don't know where it went or what creature picked it up and ran off with it, but I'm happy it's gone. All right, so see, that will fit on an A2 size card. And an A2 size card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. Welcome in, Michelle M. We were talking about you. We were. Will they nest in my roof? Raccoons? Possibly. We have squirrels that take their nuts up in the eaves of the house. And you can kind of see it bulging. So then Todd has to go up there and take it apart. And take all... We have a black walnut tree on our property. And take like hundreds of black walnuts out of the roof. It's a little crazy around here. We live in the country. Out in the country. He loves, well, they could be a pest here. They are when they, and I can hear them. My work desk used to be at that corner of the house, and I could hear this thunk, 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 thunk. And I was always like, what is that noise? Well, it's the squirrels putting black walnuts in the roof. Now it's just next to my computer. I mean, my, what you call it? You know what I'm just trying to say. My guitar desk. I think this red would be good. And it's just about the right size. And I like it. I like it being the right size. I'm just going to trim this down. They are edible, but they are very messy. Around the walnut shell is like black tar-ish looking stuff. And if you get it on your hands, good luck getting it off. So if you are going to take black walnuts and peel them, you have to wear gloves. So I let the squirrels have them because they are messy. I am not getting that stuff on my hands because it's like black tar or something. I don't know what it is, but it's not nice. All right, that'll work. That's good. Very nice. Very nice. Let me get a piece of red, small piece of red to mount this on for the inside of the card. That is a good thickness right there, right then there, card there. Would this be a better size? It would not really match. That is more of a matchy color. Matchy, as I would say. That is more matchy. I'm going to put this piece in here because that could be a fake ribbon. Okay. Oh, wait. What is the question for 3? Welcome in, bold contrast. I like that this is the right size. Also, well, it was the right size most of the way. I just had to take a little bit off. Welcome in, bold contrast. Glad to have you with us. I'm hot. Whew. I did turn the air down too. It's hot in here. It's actually not hot in here. The air is going. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. This. I had to check and see if I had tape in my tape runner. All right. Here we go. We'll put this on. See, now this is the right size. It would have been too big had I left that sliver on. So, bold contrast. Do you know about the collab? If I get enough subs on Twitch, if I meet my sub goal on Twitch, I'm going to collab with Crafty Bob, and I'm going to be CraftyRia. Mimosa tree, pearl necklace, and walnut tree. Okay, let's do it. We have trees and necklaces going in the Mad Lib. Mimosa tree. I didn't know mimosas grew on trees. Mimosa tree. I need to plant one of those in my yard. Pearl necklace. Pearl necklace. And walnut tree. Wait. Uh-oh. What am I waiting? The Freaky Friday switch. Yes, that's it. Freaky Friday. Yeah. Walnut tree. I'm putting walnut tree in. Unless you tell me to wait, Ange. I'm writing it. If it's too late, I'll have to. Oh, the last one is dragonfly. Okay. Dragonfly. Got it. I'm going to make it flies just because it'll sound better. It doesn't call for a plural noun, but dragonflies will sound better. I listened. I like dragonflies better than walnut tree in that thing anyway. Let's do a number. Just one number. Uno numero. I don't know. I'm making that up. When we were in Mexico, I tried to say Mexican words. I tried to talk in Spanish as much as I could. Like I would say, you know, gracias and por favor and adios and hola and things like that. As much as I could. It was kind of fun. But I usually forget. Yeah, I don't think we have that here, Angela. Because you know who does the stream elements here? Me. You know who does stream elements on Twitch? Genuine Mischief and Scat Cat. And they do a much better job than I do. If it's left to me, it probably doesn't get done. I could send Bob one of those. See if he could figure out how to use it. I'm thinking to send him this and see if he could figure out how to use it. It's the tape. Okay. Put this leftover piece in the bag. Okay. Now I need to decorate this a little bit. I could use bling, or well, let's just use stickles. Stream Elements is fun. I enjoy doing stuff in Stream Elements. It's just I don't remember to unless I'm on stream. And I'm not going to go in right now and like make that command. Okay, so I have my stickles. I have a couple of colors, 1 or 200 colors. Stickles is a glitter glue, and it's quite fun to use. This one is red. It's actually Christmas red. Well, what do you know? I'm going to put it on the reindeer's nose. And if you don't have a lot of stickles or don't want to buy a lot of different colors, get some of the clear ones like Icicle, because they will allow whatever's underneath it to show through. You don't need to have all of the different colors. I mean, I need to have the different colors, but you don't. I need a pen. I'm going to take my pen out of my glue. The gold glitter, it doesn't always play well with others. It tends to clog. You know, I should send Bob loose glitter. But I'll be nice. I won't do that. I don't want to be too mean to him because he's going to have to pick a song that I'm going to have to play. How do we really feel about crafting spending freezes? That is a good question. We shall discuss. What do you guys think? Welcome in, SuperMegaTacos. All right, so I put some of that there. We're discussing, Tacos, what I should send Bob to craft with. But I don't want to be mean, because I don't want him to be mean to me back, like regular glitter. I'm going to just put a couple of these dots randomly in the sky. I would not stick to, I'm more of a, okay, I don't really do the spending freeze kind of thing, but I have a space freeze, you know, where deep down inside I do, yes. Shh, do not tell my secrets, Ange. More of a space, like, do I have room for this? Like, how many more things of stickles could I buy? 2. I have 2 empty spaces. Well, 1. Space freeze. You know, if I don't have room for it, then I can't buy it. Right? So I probably have all the stickles I need, even though if I see them on sale and there's a multi-pack and it's pretty colors. No, because I don't have any other place to put it. I do. I have other places to put it, but you get the idea. That to me is more the way I look at it, not so much the money part of it. Oh, shoot, I'm in trouble now. Todd, I have room for one more stickles. I do, right there. See? There's a space for it. So there, I will leave this card the way it is, and we'll move on. We'll change the subject. You guys talk. I do see. Yes. And there's this gaping hole. How I cannot live like that. Wait, if I move this one over, I could probably fit two. I could probably fit two. Crichton agrees. So I can buy 2 more stickles. I'm just saying. Something like that. I could get a, see, I could get a, I like this. I could get a bigger box. I didn't expect him to say that at all, but that's okay. I could get a bigger craft room. I need a bigger craft room. I'm overflowing into the living room. Michelle, you're exactly right. When are you coming over? Come on over, Michelle. Because I need this in my life. Last call. Oh, wait. Anne picked a number already. 12. 12. Let me put the number in here. 12. Where is the number? I can't find it. There it is. Okay, 12. Now let's do a plural noun. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3 plural nouns. There's always room, Todd. Crichton says hi, by the way, everybody. What card do I want to make now, you guys? So maybe that one I should send. I might send that to Bob to fussy cut. I don't know. It is a thought. Let's see. I feel like I've looked through this stack 47,000 times. I kind of like that. There's some in the back here too. That is kind of cool. I could do something cool with that, and maybe with that too. All right, let's do those first. They're similar. We can always make room. And I know Michelle and Angela want to come so they can take all my craft stuff home with them. So I'm going to just cut this off. This would be a good black background paper for something. And this is from the gallery collection. And it is a sample. It'll say like your personalized imprint here. Stuff like that. That's right. Right. You guys could be my live assistants. I'm going to trim that and this so they're nice and straight for scraps. So my scraps are straight. But I want to cut this apart. I'm going to fussy cut with a black border. because I think a black border would be cool. Oh, I missed something. You're good about using... You only go into Michael's with $20, or else you buy a million beautiful cardstock. I can get 3 or 4 with $20 on sale. Yes, I like their sales. I should really destash my craft room and put up some mystery boxes for sale. Destash boxes. I don't know if there would be any interest in that. Dancer Chef Frank from Twitch. Is it Frank, the Frank we know, or is it a different Frank? Is that his name? I don't know Dancer Chef Frank. Or is Frank Lee taking up cooking while he's dancing and singing? I don't know if Paisley would allow him to do that. He's a moderator. No, I don't know Dancer Chef Frank. He comes into a lot of channels. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know him. I know there are a lot of moderators on Twitch that come into a lot of channels. But I don't know that one. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's never good. Yeah, I would remember that name. That's too bad. All right. I kind of rough cut around this, and now I am fussy cutting a little bit closer in to the tree, but yet leaving a black border. Because we're going to do something fun. Possibly. I'm going to do something fun, and you're going to watch. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Oops. You are interested in mystery boxes. Once I start getting back to organizing my craft room, I've kind of put that on hold because I've just been so busy. I will start, after I organize things, I'm going to make like 3 piles. One to get rid of, sell, or do mystery boxes or something like that. One to keep, obviously, and one to donate if it's not sellable, or to throw away. Oh, your cousin went to an estate sale and her husband found a surprise for you. Very cool. Oh, do you know what it is? Or is it still a surprise? Okay, so here's what we have. All right, let's clean these little pieces up. You bundle your cards in 3s and clear sleeves. Feminine birthday, masculine birthday, and bonus, sympathy or get well or thank you. You give them to several senior centers. That's really a nice idea. That's a good idea for bingo prizes. Or you could always just have your neighbors come and ask for cards from you, Susan. I need 100 more cards, by the way. I gave them all out. They all do that already, yeah. That is funny. All right, so I'm just kind of fussy cutting around this. Your cousin is super frugal. It was a huge bag of wooden stamps. Oh, that is cool. I found some really good wooden stamps at the Salvation Army. And they were like $1 a piece. And they were nice. They were like Stampin' Up! And stuff like that. Now, some of them were not nice rubber stamps. Well, I shouldn't say not nice, but they were cheap. They were like the stuff you find in a packet, like Big Lots or something. But some were super nice. All right, so here we have that cut out. Now, I think, let me see, will this fit on one of these card bases? Okay, we still need 3 plural nouns, unless I missed them. And we'll probably need more than 3. So everyone, please put a bunch of plural nouns in the chat. Oh, we got those. Okay. Crocheted spreads, bricks, and front doors. Okay. Let's go. Crocheted spreads. Bricks, I love it. And front doors. Okay, let's do a verb and a verb ending in ing. So 2 verbs, one with an ing and one without an ing. All right, that won't fit on the front. That could go on the inside. And what about red? I was thinking gold, but gold might be too much. This is a bright, kind of a bright red. I don't know. That might be too much. That is very bright. Let's look at this red. I think that red is better. I think it might be better. This is red foam. Let's see. We have the red. What if I did red foam? It would give it more dimension if I put it on red foam. It is just about the right size. This is going to be too small. This red is kind of dark. I think I'll go with the red foam. I wasn't planning on going with red foam, but the foam is gorgeous. Okay. And I'm going to leave that much of a white, and that will give this some dimension. All right, let's do it. I'll cut this way. This needs to be about 5 3/8 or so. One thing I like about this style of paper cutter, you can cut foam. The other slidey ones, the foam might be too thick. Welcome in, Martha. Good to see you. I do need to trim another sliver off of this. All right, Michelle, have a good shower. You can only shower if you put some words in the, if you put 2 verbs in the chat. Shower is a verb as well. Then you will be allowed. Do I want to put something else here? Like maybe a piece of green across the bottom? Or is that going to be too much? She said bathe. She did. Bathe and shower. Maybe gold. I mean, silver. She said shower, bathe, those sorts of things. Let's see how the silver looks here, because it has silver in it. Maybe the silver, because maybe I don't want to add green. Let me see if I like the gold. I don't know. I don't know that the gold matches so well. This is very pretty. I think this gold is too yellow of a gold for this. I'll go with the silver. This gold, it looks like it matches more in the camera, but in real life it is too yellow. All right, billowing and roar. It sounds like a lion, a billowing roar. Billowing and roar. Roar is first and billowing is second. Billowing. Okay, now let's do two more nouns. Okay. Let's see where I want to put that. Kind of about there would be good. So I need to do 2 things kind of at once. The bird sound in the background. He's crazy. That's Crichton, my African gray, in case you don't know. He's nuts. And Jonah is, I think, antagonizing him. Oh, no, Jonah did lay down. This tape won't stick to the front of this because this glitter is very chunky. It's chunky glitter. So I want to add a little bit of tape to the back side of that. This is self-adhesive. But I wanted to add tape so that part would stick down. Oh, it's crooked. Of course. Of course. Oh, I didn't press it hard enough. Oh, should I send Bob some of this foam to craft with? Yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself. We have to meet the goal first. But I probably should get something ready for him in the mail, even if we don't meet the goal. All right, and we'll put that there. I think that'll be good. I think the foam would be fun for him to work with. By fun, I mean he won't know what to do with it, and it'll be fun to watch him figure it out. I think I will use balloon dots on this because balloon dots are super sticky and they probably will stick to the foam. They're thick glue. Oh, well, that one's there. I might as well leave it there. Okay, there. I think that'll be good. Burnt toast. That is a thing. Burnt toast. They say you probably, if you smell burnt toast, you could have had a stroke. Creighton, do you have to make annoying noises? Yes, if you ever smell burnt toast, and there's no toast burning. Now, I think that's an old wives' tale. I don't know if it's really true. There. So I was gonna put bling on it, but it's already now raised up because of the foam. I don't think I want to make it any thicker, so I'm gonna leave that be. It's very, very sparkly, and I will get some regular red glitter paper to put behind this. I don't want to use the foam because that'll make the inside of the card even thicker. Let's see if I have a smaller piece. That's thick, and that is thick. Ooh, this might work. Yes. I think that will work. I try to pick things that are as close to the size as I can get them. As close to the size that I need. Although this does not leave a lot of extra room, but that's okay. I think that will still be okay. You call cantaloupe rock melon. I've heard it called muskmelon. There's a different name for it too. I think it's muskmelon. That's like the yellow orangey color melon. I can't think of, I might be saying it wrong, you guys. Monk melon. It's something. It has a name. Yeah, the yellowy, almost peachy color. Oh, it's so delicious. Honeydew is the greenish, the light green one. And of course, watermelon is the best one. The best. Very best. That's kind of pretty on the inside of the card. Watermelon is my favorite. Muskmelon, yes. And I like muskmelon as my second favorite. And then my third favorite would be honeydew. Not that I don't like it. It's just my third favorite. And I don't know of any other melons. Is there another kind of a melon besides watermelon and the other two? If there is, I'm going to have to figure it out. I almost put that card on top of Stickles. Honeydew, yes. Honeydew is what is the green one. And then cantaloupe, as I call it, cantaloupe. The muskmelon. All right, I think we could do something similar with this. I think on this background, it is just kind of drab. I think we could make it better. So let's cut as much off the bottom as I can, as much off the top, as much off the right and the left. So that is what we're left with there. That's a little more even. And let me see, even Steven, how that looks on one of these. Oh, I bet it's going to be too tall. It will be too tall. Do I need that top part? I do not. I think I could do away with the very top. And that way it'll make it fit on this size of a card. It would be cutting off this top piece, but I think that still looks good like the top of the tree. It doesn't need that. Seafood chowder and sister. Okay. I'm going to trim this to the very bottom of the bottom of the bottom. Seafood chowder. Seafood chowder. Ew. Chowder. Sister. Oh no. Okay, let's go with the next word. Let's do an adverb. one adverb. Just one. It's hard to get a good chowder there. I am not a fan. I'm allergic. I am allergic, so therefore I am automatically not a fan. Let me see what that even says. Okay, that's not a bad sentiment there. That'll do. So, do I want to do this on black? Maybe I do want to do this on black. I was thinking of doing it on red, but we have the black here. So there's black. Angela says black. I've been doing everything else on red. We'll go with black. There is one called cassava, also known as winter melon. I have not heard of that. That is cool. All right, let's cut this out of black. I have this little strip left over. I may use it. We'll see. We'll find out here in a moment. So I need to cut this at 4 1/8. By 5 3/8. And that will go. Yes, because there'll be a little bit of a piece left over. A little bit of extra black. So I could do that and put this strip. That's perfect. This strip down that side. That's what I will do since I have it. And it's the perfect size. Okay, then let's do that. And this will fit. That is, I mean, it's exactly the perfect size. I mean, I like it. I like it very much, very much. Watermelon is good with fresh cream. I don't know that I've had watermelon with cream, but I did have a watermelon shake at Cookout, and that was good. So I guess that would be kind of the same thing. Strawberries go really good with cream. I got a strawberry today from the garden. I planted strawberries, and I got one before the birds got it. The birds have been getting all of my other strawberries. And it probably could have stayed a little bit, a couple more days, but I wanted to get it before the birds. So I grabbed it. It was red. It wasn't pink. It was a nice red. It was very sweet. It was very good. It could have been a slight bit sweeter, but like I said, it was either eat it now or run the risk of the birds eating it. And I've donated enough to the birds that I didn't want to donate this to the birds. California strawberries are quite sweet. But of course this wasn't a California strawberry because I don't live in California. There. I think that's kind of cool. I did not plan this. A slice of cheesecake with fresh strawberries. Shay, that's what I'm talking about right there. And I think I could put some... Oh, no, I can't. I can't put red bling on here because I don't have red bling. If I had red bling, that would be different. I might have some red pieces in my multicolored bling box. I do. And I'm going to use sneakily. Okay. I'm going to use some of the red that I have. I have it somewhere. You're correct. Sneakily. Okay. Now let's do 2 more adjectives. That'll be all of the adjectives. 2 more. I only need 3 big red pieces. I know, we'll have to have a party. And I need a big clear piece. And I have small red pieces, I think. Where are you? Red bling. Where are you? Oh no, this is pink. I thought this was red. That is not red. I thought I had some small red ones here on my desk that I found. That's pink. That is not red. Let's see. I know I have a thing of small red. Oh, there's some here. I'm going to have to take this apart. There's gold. Just put that there. And I have red. Oh, good. I need silver too. I have silver. I have silver. You still have Kmart. We do not have Kmart here anymore. Our Kmart is long gone. Wait, what are we buying in the Walmart freezer? The creamy strawberry cheesecake. That sounds good, by the way. I need 4 more red. Here's 2. Oh, I see 3. Nothing like picking apart a multicolored sheet. That is very cheap. Oh. Why can't I do this? It is not working. There. Where'd it go? It disappeared. Wasn't it just here? I just had a piece. Okay, I see 3. There are 3 pieces lined up together right here. And I need 3. One. This is so funny. 2. When I was little, I liked going into Kmart, and they had the, do you remember the tickets, different colored, like tags on your things that you would buy, and the cashier would take one off, and she would put it in the little slot, you know, like 5 or 4 or whatever. I thought that was the coolest thing. I used to want to play cashier and do that. I'm, of course, giving away my age, probably, saying that. Ooh, here, we have little ones here. You remember that, Shay? Good. Okay. Yes, it's very cool, fun thing. That was back before the days of computerized scanning. That's how they kept track of what departments. It was the different departments. Yeah, department. I don't know if it was letters or numbers. I don't remember. It's always fun remembering, learning about the U.S. Yeah, I like to learn about the other countries too, and how there's so many things that we do the same, and there's so many things that we do way differently. So there, I think I will leave that the way it is. Hopefully someday Michelle will come over and find my red bling. The Kmart restaurant, yes, blue plate. Didn't they have like a blue plate special? And you could get burgers and fries and a hot dog and stuff like that. Cheap too, for like $1.99 or something. You can get a whole meal. And the Commodore 64 section. Yes. I remember Commodore 64s. My first computer was a TI 99 4A, I think. I think that's what it was called. I got it at Sears in their computer section. It was so cool. And you had to program it with BASIC. So much fun. Oh, it's Radio Shack was Tandy. And they had their own, the TI 99 was the Texas Instruments, so they sold it everywhere. But Radio Shack had their own brand. TRS 80, that's what it was. TRS 80. Oh my gosh, I feel so old. I remember back in the day, the and it had its own brand of all the different basic programming had little differences between them. Why do I remember this? This is crazy. I can't remember what I ate for lunch, but I remember that. You had a Commodore 64. I had the TRS 80. And like its thing was like call clear, but then some of them were like what, CLS, I think, instead of clear screen. I think mine was called clear. Or maybe I'm thinking of it backwards. But yeah, I used to have fun playing around with basic programming. That was fun. Fun times. And we had SuperMegaTacos out of the woodwork. If Todd is still paying attention, he would probably put his 2 cents in. I don't know what one he had. I don't remember. All right. In school, I took basic programming and we used TRS 80s. And at home, I had the TI 99. So they were basically the same. You just had to do a few things slightly different. We used to get this magazine, and in the back of the magazine would be a program. And like each month, oh, this one is all wonky. I'll use the wonky one. Each month would have a different program. So you would have to manually type it in from the back of the magazine. And I did there was a horse race game, and debugging that thing was insane, but it was so, I decided I really liked it. I had a lot of fun trying to figure out which commands were wrong and why it sent me this code, and it was quite fun. It was like being a detective, a computer detective. The Holden Commodore. I don't know what a Holden Commodore is. All right. And then we had a tape deck, cassette tape, where we would save the programs to, and you would connect it to the computer and walk away for half an hour while your program loaded. It sounded kind of like a fax machine. It's a car like a Ford. Oh, okay. And you would save your stuff on or at least I did, because I couldn't afford the disk drive. I could barely afford the computer. But they did have a disk drive that you could get eventually, an add-on. You never had the diskette drive nor the tape drive, so you had to keep it on overnight. And your mom would swing by at night and turn it off to save energy. Oh no. And then you would lose the whole program. I'd have to be an Aussie or a Kiwi. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't know what it is. All right, affectionate and dazzling. Affectionate and dazzling. Okay, now let's do a place. Good timing to make a typo. What would be funny is the back, you probably know, SuperMegaTacos, those programs, like the racehorse, it had these little horses that would go across the screen, you know, and you could bet different ways and do different stuff. So you can imagine it's like 3 and 4 pages of typed stuff. So there would be typos. And that's what you would have to debug is, where did I make my typo? So you'd have to see what error message it gave you and then Oh, line 14, 140. But line 140 was pointing to line 90. But you had to figure that out, and it could take hours. Oh. It's crooked, but it's really stuck down, so it's going to have to stay crooked. I bought my tape drive from a pawn shop for like $5, and it was a regular cassette player, but the front door was broken off of it, but it didn't matter because I would just put the tape in there to save. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing that. Now, of course, you just Google something and download it, and you don't have to, probably a Panasonic or Maxell or, I don't know, Radio Shack, I don't remember. Where you have to press play and record to record. And I used to hook it up to the radio and wait for my favorite song to come on. Play and record. That's how you did my mixtape. That was my playlist. And hope that the DJ would not talk over the front of it long enough. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like, don't talk. And you'd call and you'd request your favorite song, and you'd have to wait. Oh, please play it. Please play it. Please play it. Oh, fun times. Sometimes they would play your voice, like, can you play whatever, Andy Gibbs, I Want to Be Your Everything, and your voice would come on there or whatever. Welcome in, Carol. Okay, now what? What to make now? Of course, I had to throw the Andy Gibb thing in there. No more queuing up at the record store for the... I know. Ooh. Ziggy. Speaking of that time frame, Ziggy. I love Ziggy. I loved Shay. I was going to marry Andy Gibb. Okay. My cousin Rosanna and I were going to marry Andy Gibb. Absolutely. Absolutely. Taj Mahal. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now, let's do 3 plural nouns. David Cassidy. One of my best friends loved Sean Cassidy. Or maybe it was David Cassidy. One of the Cassidys, anyway. I can't remember. Yeah, she loved him, and I loved Andy Gibb. Oh, I was going to marry him. We used to get the Teen Beat magazine if your guy was in the, or girl, was in the centerfold. Tiger Beat, maybe? Teen Beat? I don't remember. Teen Beat. Yeah. Oh. I am younger, so Sean... Yes, I think it would have... Okay. Sean Cassidy, then. I was going to say whichever one was the younger one. I can't remember. I did not have a crush on either of the Cassidys. Andy Gibb was my guy. And he was younger than the Bee Gees. JTT? Who is JTT? David was always in those magazines. We would get them from the U.S. That is funny. This is hysterical. I love this conversation. I'm having a blast. This is great. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I don't know who that is. I should have married David Cassidy. He would have liked me. He probably would have, Janet. I should have married Andy Gibb. But, you know, it didn't work. It wasn't in the cards. I wouldn't be sitting here doing this today if I had married Andy Gibb, I do not think. So many of those stars passed away at such a young age. Oh, I remember when we heard Andy Gibb passed away, I was going to Long Island to visit my cousin, and we heard it on the radio that same day, and we were like, did you hear the news? We're like, Andy Gibb, we were just like, and we had this big family picnic that day, and we were just so bummed because Andy Gibb passed away. She was quite younger. He was one of the kid actors on the sitcom Home Improvement. Oh, okay. You sent him a 21st birthday card. That is funny. I joined Andy Gibb's fan club. I wish I still had this. And they sent me a charm, a fake gold charm, that said Andy in script. And Rosanna had one too. And we wore those around our necks all the time. Until, like, you know, it was fake gold. So the gold rubbed off, you know, until they were black and left a black mark on our neck. Yeah. So funny. Oh, this is hysterical. This is a blast. All right. What am I going to do for the rest of this? There's a lot of white space here. It is funny how, I don't know, like, if Andy Gibb came out now, would I even give it a second thought? I don't know. My dad used to make fun of me about liking Andy Gibb. I do know that. And he used to make fun of me about disco. But he bought a disco album. Just saying. And I made fun of him right back. I'm just looking through here to see if any of these papers stand out to go with this. He was a migrant to Australia. Yes, his family was from Australia. Was he from Australia? I always thought he was from Australia. I don't know. But I liked his accent. And then he moved to Florida. I think he lived in Florida. Oh, he was from the UK. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if any of these papers would be good. Maybe this. See, this is so cartoony. And these papers are not cartoony. Maybe I'll do... Yes, glitter tape up and down. I was just going to say maybe I'll do glitter tape. Because these papers are not cartoonish enough. I'll leave the white background and do a stripe of glitter tape on the top and the bottom. Martha, you are brilliant. Brilliant, I say, brilliant. I could do a stripe of green, or what about red? Or what colors? So this would be green. That's too much green. Maybe red. They started to play together in the migrant hostel. I think red is, it's going to have to be red. Unless I could do more than one. Oh, wait. Tire swings, doorbells, cardinals. Okay. And the last thing we need is an animal. Tire swings. Oh, yuck. Tire swings. Doorbells. And cardinals. Okay, animal is the last one. I don't think I'll be able to do two. Well, let me see. So that would be there. Yeah, I could do two. I think I could do two on the bottom. This tape usually sticks pretty good. Yes, Richard Simmons just recently passed away. It's quite sad. I hope there's enough room for two. Yes, there will be. I think I'll do green underneath the red, and that way it'll kind of spread it apart. Okay. All right. Donkey is a good animal. I was on a cruise and our cruise director's name was Donkey. Just saying. I'm not making this up. His name is Donkey. I think he was from Australia. I'm not exactly sure. I think he had an Australian accent. Sean was Schaefer. No. Andy and Marie forever. I used to go by Marie at the time. Andy and Marie forever. You know what that means? No, I do not know what that means. Do tell me. Do I want to know what that means? I might be afraid to know. Okay, there we go. So we have a bunch of glitter. So Donkey. Yes, Shay, that's it. Andy and Marie forever. Absolutely. Andy and Marie. Forever in a heart. I'm enjoying all of this conversation. This is fun. Look at this. I can match the green. I'll have to put it over here to cover up Tom Wilson's name. Don't tell Tom. He would not have to go. So he was smuggling something way bigger than a budgie. I get it. Oh, Shay, you've missed the whole talk about budgie smugglers. Big Willie. Now, you know, probably how he got his job there. Ay, ay, ay. Some people tend to brag about things like that, and it's not true. Just saying. What did you... Nothing, Angela, not a thing. You missed nothing, nothing. Okay, and then I need something for this. I had a thing of trees. What's this? That's a pineapple. That's not going to work. You call hoodies grubbies because of where you grew up. No one knows what you're talking about. They don't know what modded means either. We were saying what a donkey means. And if someone goes by donkey, they're not going to be able to wear budgie smugglers. I have those. I have those. Didn't I just have trees the other day, last week? Hold on. I gotta dig down in here. Where's my trees? I don't see them. Okay. I don't know where they are, so maybe I'll have to just use one of these. Oh wait, what's here? Oh, I found my other... I found the trees when I was looking for these. Now, I found these while I'm looking for the trees. Everything goes around in a circle. But I cannot find my trees now. Donkey, okay. I'll just put the snowflake here because I don't have anything else. And the tree would be too small anyway. I'm going to put all of these in here. You know why? That way when I lose my snowflakes, I will lose all of them at once. It's the way to do it. Go big or go home. Donkey. All right, let me adhere this together and then I will read the Mad Lib. Okay, now that is funny. Okay. It kind of goes. I think I need to add some stickles to this. There. So let's add some stickles to this card, and then I will read the Mad Lib. Oh, Shay, I hate when that happens. I was just talking about that last night. My chat always defaults to top chat, and I have to remember to switch it to live chat. And I looked to see if there was a way that a setting that I could change to make it different, and nope, there is no setting. And here I'm using this clear thing of stickles. See, because this is large. It is awful. I agree. And that way I could put 2 stickles in here when I'm done with this big one. There. Oh, here, I will put... This is from Fuzz. Fuzz is Ziggy's dog's name. Donkey, that's the last message I see from you. And this is Cranberry. And I want to put this in the center of the snowflake. Yes, at least have it so we could set our own default, you know, change it. You know? Let us decide what's best. Yes, you've learned. I learn a lot here. All right. And it's not even crafting. See? Okay. There. So Ziggy is done. Kind of cool. I do like the snowflake after all. And let me put my stickles away. I'm going to carefully put this card there, although the light is right on his face. Let me put something else there that's not so glossy. This is my other stickles card. So we made 4 Christmas cards and 1 non-Christmas card. Turtle. So let me know which card is your favorite, you guys. 5 cards. 5. I am 4 Christmas cards. This one was kind of a cheater card, though. I just stuck some pearls down on the card. It really doesn't count. Thank you, tacos. All right. Donkey. We got Donkey. Okay, let's see what the Mad Lib says. The red one, this one, I love that. It's pretty. All right. The Mad Lib today is Madison Avenue Mad Libs. We have, these are like ads or taglines or whatever. Generous, what do I want to call them? Not taglines. Slogans. That's what I was trying to think of. Generous Express. Don't leave the Taj Mahal without it. When you roar enough to send the very monstrous. It's such a pleasure to take the mimosa tree and leave the billowing to us. Drive sneakily. The pearl necklace you save may be your own. Is it live or is it affectionate? 4 out of 5 crochet spreads recommend dragonflies for their bricks who chew gum. Dazzling the Donkey. Dazzling the Donkey says, only you can prevent forest front doors. Tire swings. No one can eat just 12. Okay, that's my favorite. Tire swings. No one can eat just 12. Good name for a band. Dazzling Donkeys, yes. Things go better with seafood chowder. Doorbells melt in your sister, not in your cardinals. So there you go. Things go better with seafood chowder. Tire swings. No one can eat just 12. There you go. And Dazzling Donkeys. That could be a band name. I already have a band name picked out for my band. All right. Not that I have a band. But all right, you guys. Let's see. I will be Dazzling Donkeys. I will be back here next Monday at 7 o'clock as usual. But I will also be streaming on Twitch on Wednesday night at 7, Thursday night at 8, and Sunday at 2 p.m. all Eastern time. Thank you guys for putting the schedule up. Much appreciated. And just to reiterate, if you guys have Amazon Prime, please go use your free, if you link your Prime account, Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free sub, a free Prime sub. That's a $5.99 value per month. If you're not using it for anyone else, go put it on my channel. Because if I get enough subs this month, I'm going to play the guitar on stream with Pork Roll Bob. He's going to craft. I will send him glitter and things to craft with. And we're going to play games and torture each other. And he's going to make me play something on the guitar. He is my guitar teacher. So there we go. So, what else? Anything else that I need to say? I don't think anything else. I'm very close to 5,000 YouTube subscribers, by the way. So tell your friends. Crichton says so as well. He would love it if you came over. If your friends came over and pushed the subscribe button. Thank you, Agnes, for being one of my channel members. Thank you, Ange, for picking the words. Thank you, Christine, for being a channel member and an awesome moderator. Thank you, Janet, for being a moderator over on Twitch. All right. So that's it. I'm going to go watch Pork Roll Bob. And he has a YouTube channel. He is also live on YouTube. So let me see if I can find his link. I should have gotten it earlier. Let me see. Is it here? I don't see his YouTube. Hold on, I gotta find it. There it is. I was looking in the wrong place. Okay. Here is his YouTube channel. You guys go over there. Say CraftyRia sent me. If I could learn how to type. There we go. Say CraftyRia sent me. Just go in and say hello. Hang out if you will. And or just go say hi. That would be nice and fun. And I will see everybody Monday or sooner on Twitch. You guys have a wonderful week. Yes, we are annoying Bob now. Yes, it is time. It is time to move to Bob's channel and annoy him. Not that it annoys me. That sounded bad. But yes, we will go infiltrate over to Bob. You guys all have a wonderful night. I will see you all next Monday or sooner. You guys, and until the next time, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.